Okay, getting everything ready to go. Hewen Thapa, what's going on? Williams, what's up? How's it going? How is everybody doing tonight? So unfortunately, my gimbal is dead, so I'm gonna have to use my secondary standing up thing. All right, I got my notes here for tonight. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody had a good week. Let's see here. I'm from your Discord server, man. Well, nice to see you. Nice to see you in the live stream here. Got Vargo. What's going on? Virgo 535. What's going on? Shadow Ghost Cybersecurity Lab. Hey, that's what a cool name. Welcome to the stream, guys. So today I'm going to be doing some tinkering live because I've been honestly just so busy with a couple things. And I'm working on my new Ghost computer build, and I'm working on a it's called a Headless Parrot Security OS. So there's no GUI involved at all. So I'm going to be messing with it tonight. I got some commands and things to try out. I'm going to try to run some Linux-based cybersecurity tools like Aircrack NG and a couple other things, Nmap. So I'm trying to teach myself some stuff, but I'm right now currently working on a headless Parrot security build currently with a Raspberry Pi Zero W. So I'm going to be firing that up in a moment, just getting the stream stuff set up. And I'm trying to fix my gimbal. Give me a moment for that. Alright, so my gimbal is charging now, so hopefully during the middle of the stream. Cyberchuck, $5. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. Kinda Geeky, what's up, dude? And congratulations on 2 million Wi-Fi networks you found. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go grab my show you what I did this week for you. Hold on. We'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, I got my coffee. So Kinda Geeky, I got into war driving again. So actually, let me show you my stats for this week. You guys are gonna laugh at my war driving rig. You're gonna think it's kind of funny. So here I am. GhostStrats, I found over 8,000 Wi-Fi networks. I went up. I'm actually doing pretty good. I went up 700 ranks. What did I do? Does it tell you this week, though? I've seen over 18,000. So I'm putting in work for the for our team there, Kinda Geeky. So I've been really grinding. So hopefully this weekend I can get out and do some more war driving. But this is my war drive setup. It's a Logitech G Cloud. Funny thing is that the Logitech G actually sent this out to me a long time ago. So that's my war driving rig. Is my Logitech G Cloud. Looks like I'm playing video games, but I'm playing a different type of game, if you know what I mean. So I'm war driving. So this basically, I capture Wi-Fi networks and Bluetooth devices, and I upload it to a map. And you earn points. And I'm currently part of a team with Kinda Geeky. So this is what I've been doing this week. This is what I've been doing again. It's war driving. So stuff we're gonna get into. It's super easy to set up. I'm gonna be making videos soon on this, especially in 2026. We've got a lot going on. Let's go ahead and fire this up. So the whole computer is running off of this right now. This is a CrowView Note. So this is just a monitor, keyboard, mouse, and speakers all in one. So this is not a laptop. This is just what that is. Everything is running off of this Raspberry Pi Zero W. And I'm running a headless Parrot Security OS on this guy. The reason being is that since this thing is so weak, if you use a headless operating system, it actually conserves power, so I can actually do pen testing and actually use an operating system, and all within this right here, like this weak setup here. So you don't really need a Raspberry Pi 5. You kind of need that to at least do a GUI based system, but this completely takes away all the fun GUI stuff, and this makes it completely headless. So headless means no GUI. So I'm gonna actually show you. Maybe I can show you what I'm doing here. So to log into it, Shadow Ghost Cybersecurity Lab. Really appreciate that membership, buddy. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. All right. So again, everything's powered off of this Raspberry Pi 5. So we're gonna log in. So, and I have my cheat sheet because I've been working on this all week. So I'm trying to work on my next latest Ghost computer build. So let's go ahead and log in. So the default is Pi, and then it's Parrot for the password. Parrot, that's your defaults. So I'm currently logged in. So I got this is like having Parrot Security OS, but just the terminal, and that's it. This way you can run off the Raspberry Pi 0W here, 20W. So I got all my commands. So right now, I think I got to test something. So let's do date. So November, yeah, so it did remember the date. That's good, because before I couldn't get any network stuff to work because the date was completely wrong. And I don't have NTP set up on this thing just yet, so at least I got the date. So let me go ahead and do some other stuff. I can do Wi-Fi scans. There's a lot of stuff I don't know what I don't want to show too much. Good evening, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Hey, what's up, Assorted? Thank you for that membership too. I really appreciate my members. You guys really do help the channel. So I want to see if some of my tools are in there. So let's do Nmap. Let's see if they're all saved. Nmap. All right, so Nmap is installed correctly. So let me go ahead and check a couple other things. Let's do. I ended up adding that today. Nmap. Air crack -ng. That's loaded as well. Okay, so I got air crack ng. I have Nmap installed. Do I have T-Shark in there? T-Shark. I tried installing Wireshark, but a headless version of it. Yeah, it's not found. I don't think I'm connected to a network, so let me just double check something here. So Lamar. Thank you for the floating heart gift. Really do appreciate it. Love the Raspberry Pi 5. Yeah. So currently right now, this is a headless one. So I'm in the process of making a couple Ghost computer builds for the next big videos I'm working on. And my theory behind it is this right here is not a laptop. This is just a monitor, keyboard, and mouse. Everything's running off of this Raspberry Pi 5 here. Really cool. This is a Crowview Note. And this is part of my newest Ghost build. So the thing I'm really working on is I'm learning SSH. And what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to make a middleman. So the middleman's going to be this guy right here. So I'm installing all the pen testing stuff on this guy. And I'm going to SSH into this and have this do all the pen testing. And then from a remote location, use another computer with a GUI to do the interfaces with and run scripts in Python, etc. So I might even I'm learning how to do the reverse shell. So it's like a two-stage process, but I'm trying to figure out the most Ghost possible way to be undetected. And so far, that's my thought right now. So I'm running everything off this Raspberry Pi 0W. This is a headless Parrot Security currently. T-hop. Oh, is it H-top? I forget the commands. There we go. So that's everything currently running on the system here. Let's do exit. And I'm still learning this. And I'm learning how I got to get the tools to work properly. So I want to build this into a Wi-Fi pen testing tool. So I couldn't install Armageddon because that glitched out. I tried installing Metasploit, but also gave me some errors there. So that's what I'm currently doing right now. So I'm learning the headless stuff currently with this guy, and I do a lot of troubleshooting and fixing currently. I want to escape. Control. I think it's Control Q. There you go. I'm gonna do clear. I'm gonna try that again. Clear. Okay, now I'm starting clean again. if config. I don't think I'm connected to anything right now. All right. Yeah, I'm not connected to any networks right now, so stand by. Let me do. All right, so you guys can see it. Just grab some coffee. So yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. So I'm just going to be tinkering with this for a little bit tonight, and then I'm going to mess with some other gadgets and show you guys some cool RFID tools that I got from Midwest Gadgets. Also, I do have a secondary channel I just launched this week because I'm doing some reorganizing and restructuring on my channel. Because I know you guys crave stability, and I've been very unstable the last couple of years, going back last year, almost 2 years now, going back and forth. So I did create a secondary channel where I'm going to be giving you guys live updates about hacking gadgets and podcasts, the vlogs, everything on that secondary channel. And this channel is going to be cybersecurity, recon, and survival tech. So I got a lot of the stuff over here actually getting prepared. So got a lot of survival. I'm going to be moving around stuff in the studio, but all the survival tech stuff I'm going to be getting into Meshtastic, radio, ham radio, radio hacking. So I got a lot of stuff planned currently, but this is just a project I'm trying to set up. And actually, let me log in. Let me go ahead and try to get into a network login so I can actually update this thing. IP, good IP, username, aircrack, SWU, nmap, network setup. Here we go. Network setup. So let me see. Go back here. So I need to type in. So once I figure this out too, I'll be making a detailed video showing you guys what's going on. What's up, dude? How you doing? 3PK lock. How's it going? Aircraft Energy is your friend. Yup. So I have that installed currently. So I was able to get that installed on the Headless stuff. Aircrack. NG. So I currently do have it installed. I was able to get that installed successfully, not Metasploit. Yeah, it's not finding that. So I got to figure out there's some bugs, and a lot of it had to do because the date and time was messed up, and I don't have NTP enabled on this, so that was my issue. But at least I got those Wi-Fi things. And again, I don't want to do too much tonight because you guys will be able to see all the Wi-Fi networks in my neighborhood. But I do want to see. Let me see what I can show. Let me see what else I have on here. I got the notepad too, so to actually save files to the computer. Maybe do LS. Okay, so I only have that one site. It's saved everything. So I was working on a file, like a Word file, just to hide stuff in it and hide some messages and stuff in it. So I'm working on that. So I'm able to put files and write stuff to it. Again, all headless, and it's all running off of this guy right here. So again, my goal for this is going to be a middleman, and I call it the hitman, right? So I'm calling it the hitman. So I'm going to be remoting into this using SSH from a different location. And this guy is going to do all the pen testing for me. So it's kind of like a third-party middleman doing all the Wi-Fi pen testing. So I already got the stuff installed on it. The next step is for me to learn SSH and do SSH in a more like stealthy way. You can do reverse shells and stuff like that. So theoretically, you're going to have my pen testing computer at a different location that's going to connect to this guy SSH, and this guy's going to wreak havoc on my environment. So that's what it is. And currently, you're seeing this here because this is just a monitor, keyboard, and mouse. So that's what this is, what you're seeing right now. So this is pretty much set up, ready to attack. I just wanted to see tonight if everything's saved, and it looks like it did. So I'm pretty happy about that because, again, the date didn't save. It seems like everything's storing on. I didn't know there was a battery on this thing to store the date and time. So yeah, it's pretty good. So I'm very excited about that. So so let me I'm looking at my stuff, all my notes. Give me 1 second. So and this is how I'm learning Linux. So this is fun. So you can't do anything GUI based with this headless stuff. So it taught me how to how to find networks, look for networks, etc. And it forced me to learn Linux terminology and tools. So it's forcing me to use the terminal, which is great. Yes, kind of geeky. Why though? More suspicious and pie attached to it though. No, yeah, it does look suspicious too. But again, I'm looking for stealth ghost computer build. So this is my latest and greatest idea currently. So again, just to prove a point, and this probably harms the device, but I got a couple backups. Once you unplug this, it's gone. Like there's nothing else. So the other thing I got going on, I'll show you. So let me unplug all this stuff. Again, that's what's so cool about this Crowview is that this is not a computer. This is literally just a keyboard and mouse and a monitor and speakers and a microphone. I'm going to be modifying this in my Ghost build. I'm going to be taking out the speakers and microphone on this guy. But I'm just trying to get this to work. So this is pretty successful. I just got to do more testing with it. I got to actually do Wi-Fi pen testing. But I'm not going to do that live currently because I don't want to expose my neighbor's internet. I'm going to be building a ghost net in my studio. So that's a project I'm going to be working on too by the end of the year. So at least I have a test environment I can do all the Wi-Fi pen testing with live. So currently I don't have it set up, but you guys get the gist. So that's my ghost computer setup currently that I'm still fine tuning. Oop, there goes that. And let me show you my Raspberry Pi 5 0W. I think this is my Raspberry Pi 5. I have another one. Let me look for it in 1 second. Let me check chat too. Yep, I did clear. That's how I cleared it. Solar power. Drop node. Yep, I got a lot of when it comes to survival tech coming in 2026, I got a lot of projects. I don't know if you can see it back here, but that's a LoRa antenna. And then that's the housing for a Meshtastic node. I have a couple ones I'm planning on putting in it. And then I have this really cool thing. So this is a battery that has a USB Type-C port and it has a solar panel all in one. So it's a very simple setup. You plug this in, you feed the wire into the housing over there, and you got your LoRa antenna. Now you have an outside solar node. Very simple setup. I think this was like maybe $40 on Amazon. So really nice. And again, there's some of the more, that's going to be more of the advanced stuff we get into next year. So if you haven't already, I would really appreciate you follow my second YouTube channel because I'm migrating a lot of the cybersecurity updates, podcasts, vlogs, all that stuff over there. Also, getting back into WiggleNet and war driving. So those are all the Wi-Fi networks I've found. And I'm part of a team with Kinda Geeky. And we're capturing Wi-Fi networks and war driving in a fun way. It's like Pokemon Go, but for like hackers and pen testers. And I guess just enthusiasts in general. So it's really cool. So that's me. That's my rank currently in the world, 12,006. So I'm going to be war driving this weekend, driving around some unfamiliar places, see what I can grab, and keep trying to bring my score up. So war driving is a lot of fun. This is a really fun way to do it. If you're not familiar with WiggleNet, you download an app on Android, you set up the network configurations, you make an account, and then that's it. You start war driving. It's a super simple way to war drive. Now you can do it with real tools like I use the Wi-Fi Pineapple Mark 7. But it's not as fun because you're not really, it's just local. I can do war driving with a lot of these gadgets right here currently. But to be part of a team and like capture things and have a rank, it's like playing a video game, but you're war driving. So to me, that's like, this is fun. So I like it. I do. I got the pineapple and I got the pager on the way. So for me, I like the Wi-Fi pen testing. I like Bluetooth. Anything to do with wireless signals, I like. I like thinking like ghost military tech stuff. Like that's where I really want to get into 2026. Off-grid communication, survival tools, things of that nature. And don't mind me, I'm getting sick, guys. You can tell by my voice is getting a little bit deeper than normal. So, but the show must go on. So that's that, and I got distracted. I don't know where my Raspberry Pi... I have an adapter for my Raspberry Pi 5, and I can't find it. I've been moving around so much stuff. Oh yeah, I'm going to be building antennas, so that's coming. We're having a nice workstation. I'm going to be giving a lot of this stuff away too. So because I have a whole new theme coming. I got a whole bunch of stuff, and the secondary channel is going to keep this theme, but the studio is going to be changing. We're going to be more professional in 2026. So yeah, really cool. Oh yeah, there it is. I found it. It's like hidden back here. I don't know why is that there. Oh my god, there it is. So this is a Raspberry Pi 5 with a special adapter that's made perfectly for the Crowview. So let me go ahead and show you it. So that one's this is gonna be my Meshtastic server, but that's for another video in 2026. So basically, yeah, it's just a Raspberry Pi 5, but it has the nice adapter. So this is I'm gonna plug this in. It's gonna control this whole thing. It's gonna be really nice. So let me show you this. We're in. All I gotta do is turn the switch on, and then you're gonna see here. Should say Crow View Note in a second. It should. Oh, I didn't. Okay. And that Network Chuck has the idea. You need coffee to do all this stuff. So if you don't have coffee and you're a pen tester, you're doing it wrong. Okay. Oh well. Free ports as well. Yeah. I need that M5 console. Yeah, I gotta get an M5 too. I think Og did such a really great video on the M5 recently. I definitely want to get one of those because that has all the Wi-Fi pen testing I would ever want built into it. But what I'm really getting into too is the radio hacking. So that's what I'm going to be getting it. I'll be using. This is going to be a really Hacker Mayhem Portapack H4M is going to be one of the main gadgets I think coming up in 2026. Just doing all the pen testing with this guy because it has so much. Like this thing has so much radio capabilities. It's just insane. So getting into this because I'm really excited for 2026. I'm really heavily focused on the Wi-Fi hacking, Bluetooth, RFID, just survival tech, and then like reconnaissance. Like that's what I really want to do. So this is Parrot Security, but this is with a head. So this is just normal Parrot Security. Parrot default password. Oh, not typing. Did I mess it up? That's all plugged in. That's plugged in. That's plugged in. It could be. What happened? All right, try to restart it. Looks like it froze on me. Sorry about that. Yeah, so H4M is great, but you will move up on the U console and antenna. So I got special stuff coming from Spec 5. I got a it's a Raspberry Pi. It looks like a U console. I forget the name of it. They're sending it to me soon. But I want to get U consoles too. So that's coming. So again, especially with the Linux stuff. Now I can wait for the interrupt, but the interrupt, the company, like it's just they've been horrible. Like they're not doing the updates that I want. They're not being consistent and letting the community know what's going on. So I just want a mini Linux computer in my hand, really. So I definitely need a U console. If anybody knows them and tell them that if they want to talk to me, I would love to make a video with them. Let me know. Like just say, hey, Ghost is like really wants a U console. Can you help hook him up because he's broke? Like, to see what they say. I mean, I'll make a video. I really want to get into Linux stuff coming up. So why is it not registering the keyboard? It's very strange. Is something wrong with this board? Huh. That is so weird. All right, hold on. Let me do a hard shutdown reboot with this Crow View. So it's not registering the keyboard, but the monitor's working, and the mouse seems to be working. So hard shutdown, turning it back on. No, Bruce, assuming Bruce was able to see, AliExpress has been quick, and most of my orders only. Yeah, I'm a little, I never, AliExpress is really good for deals, but I always get nervous that they're going to screw up my order. But Amazon rips you off, like, my God. Like, and the thing like this, where is it? It's one of my favorite ones. So this is a $9 hacking gadget I built using Bruce. So this is a TT Go. I have the Bruce firmware on it. Maybe we can do a little demo. Hold on. Let's use, I always love using this as a demo. So we can use, we'll use the Wi-Fi Nugget, and we'll use the BLE Shark Nano while this boots up. And we'll plug all this stuff in. So I need this one here. Give me one moment. I gotta get all my little batteries and doohickeys. So these are great too. These milliamp hour, 10,000 hour milliamp batteries. Like these things are really robust. They're expensive. This is like $60, but in a disaster scenario, having these like heavy power banks and they're small and portable is really nice. And it's really good when you're using these gadgets too. Let me see. It's still not typing. That's so wild. Why is the Crowview acting up? All right, we'll do the demonstration. I'll try to figure out. Maybe it's something. Maybe something's wrong with this adapter. I wonder if it's broken or something. That is crazy. I think it's not. Maybe it's a lock on here. Insert number lock. Nope. HDMI, auto, Type C. Oh, you can pick, I didn't know that. You can pick the video on here? That's kind of cool. Signal. All right, we're going to try this again. I'm like so determined. I want to know why this is not working. I have a backup. It's just weird that it's not working. All right, let's turn this on. So you guys have something to look at. Let me plug this guy in. I need you. These micro USB cables are hard to find nowadays. Can you plug in, please? All right. Now let's plug you into power, my friend. All right. Now he's happy. So this Wi-Fi nugget is programmed to let me know if a deauthentication attack is happening around me. So if there is a deauthentication attack or somebody's trying to like deauth some of my devices, it's going to be upset. It's going to say, hey, I'm upset. It's not going to talk to me, but it's going to be upset. Trust me, you'll see it. And for my BLE Shark Nano, this is already programmed with the device out of the box. So if I go to Wi-Fi, if I go to spam, deauth, disconnect, I can actually deauth. Actually, I can do that right now. Watch, ready? Let's make this guy upset. Okay. Scanning. See here. He's upset. So you see how fast that was? So let's cancel. Let's stop the deauthentication attack. The Nano makes it super easy, right? That's the reason why I promote this device so much when it comes to pen testing gadgets. It's cheap, affordable, accessible, and simple to use. This is the best beginner-friendly device. So this is right. I didn't do any modifications, really. This is right out of the box this way. This is a special GhostStrats edition, purple. So let's go back to Wi-Fi. Let's go back to, ooh, that's a, I'm excited. I want to show you so much. So this is the deauthentication checker. So it's doing exactly what this device only does one thing. This thing has this built into it, which is really nice. So you're going to notice, this is a $9 gadget, by the way. So if you really want a first pen testing gadget, I have a whole video dedicated to show you how to build one of these. Again, for under $9, if you use code GhostStrats, and then I think on the 28th, you can get 10% off. So for less than a cup of coffee, you can have your first pen testing gadget. And sorry I'm burping so much. I'm just excited. All right, so let me plug this guy in. So I need USB Type C. Let me get my other power. This is my other power bank. Look at this one. So this is a really good survival one too. So this is actually a USB-A adapter. So there's your flashlight. It plugs right into the thing. And then, let me turn this on. Lets you know what the charge it is. All right, I'm going to turn it on. Yes, turn on, please. I already know what the charge is. There we go. So this, it's very dimmable, which is really, really nice. It gets really bright. It's a really nice survival thing to have, and it connects right to the power bank. So I'm going to use this power bank to power up the gadget. Okay, here we go. Again, this is a $9 device, DIY, easy project. You can buy one of these on Amazon if you want to. Actually, this one has a custom theme on it. As you see here, it's a GhostStrats theme. So we're gonna do the same thing. Wi-Fi. See the nice purple and the green, how cool. So we're gonna go down to Wi-Fi attacks, deauthentication flood. So this is gonna attack. So you're gonna notice that these devices should get upset very soon, as soon as it starts. I'll let you know when it starts. Starting. He's upset already, see? Now, as soon as I unplug it, they're both happy, see? So, kind of do the same thing, but that one's an easy $9 DIY. So very, very, oh, not this one. Wrong one, this one. Wait, what? Somebody's attacking me. Did you just see that? Thank you, good work. But the Wi-Fi Pineapple pager is going to have that built in too. It's actually going to send you a message letting you know it's going to vibrate and stuff. So, yeah, Bruce, reset everything. Yep, SSH. Let's see. Sorry. Oop, I got to scroll down. Sorry, guys. Kind of get, well, as soon as they're chatting about Orbig and Reddit. Yep. Kind of geeky. What's up, buddy? Yep, we love him. Please tell us how you make that. I do. I have a whole dedicated video how to make this stuff. It's super easy. It's as easy as plugging in, flashing a firmware. I mean, up to you guys. I can rebuild this tonight. I can rebuild anyone really tonight. I might have another T-display we can do. If you want to see how easy it is, I'll do it for you guys. It's up to you if that's what you want to do tonight. I got a whole bunch of T-displays I can do. I don't think this one has a firmware on it. Let's see. Yeah, so this one's blank. So we can turn this into a hacking gadget if you want. This is right out of the box, blank. Nothing. There's no firmware but what it comes with. So if you want, we can build this into a hacking gadget tonight live and show you how easy it is. It's up to you. Yes? Okay. This guy, though, I hate to tell you, it's more expensive. So I don't know if you guys, and it's a little bit more expensive than this guy. So this is a whole $12 on LilyGo, on lilygo.cc. So I don't know. It's kind of like it's kind of, you know what I mean. I mean, I'm like messing around. I know I have like a dry sense of humor, but let me plug this into my computer. And one thing you need to know is that you need to hold down the boot button before you plug it into the computer. It's gonna be hard to demonstrate that while I'm doing everything, but it gets it ready to flash. So you hold down the boot button and you plug it in, and then it's ready to receive firmware. So that's the only thing you're gonna see me do off the screen. So yeah, $12. It's pretty nice. And then this one right here, it does the same thing. This is even cheaper. For under $10, you can get this guy, the TT Go. I have videos on how to customize this, how to make it on my channel to get your hands on your first pen testing gadgets. Now, if you have a little bit more money to invest, I highly recommend you getting a LilyGo T-Embed, which looks just like a Flipper Zero. This one has the Bruce firmware on it as well. And the new one, the Plus, has NRF capabilities built into it, so it's really, really nice. I also got this guy. I haven't really experimented too much with it yet. I got this Bruce Smoochie board that got sent to me from Valley Tech. Really great guy. I said not this, I felt badly. Please don't send this to me, and he ended up sending it to me anyway. So it's just, I think it tells you the type of people they are over there. But this has the Bruce firmware built into it too. And this thing is, it's awesome. So I got to make it more dedicated stuff on this stuff in the future. So let me go ahead. If you guys want, you guys ready, I can show you how easy it is to build that hacking gadget. And let me just show you again before we start. Here is the T-Display S3. If you guys are curious, if you want to follow along with this build. And before we do anything, you need coffee. So make sure you drink some coffee. It's very important, so understand that. And remind me, guys, I got to figure out what's going on with this Raspberry Pi 5, please, before I forget tonight. We're going to set up this T-Display. So I'm going to go plug it into the computer now that we're talking. Okay. Come on, guys, come over here. I don't know what you guys are doing over here. You can't see it over here. You gotta get with it. All right, so again. I don't have my nice robot arm tonight, so you're gonna have to deal with me. This is how easy. I'm gonna go to the Bruce firmware website. Boom, bada bing, bada boom, and we want the latest release. That's this right here. I know it's hard for you guys to see. We're gonna click on LilyGo, And we're going to look for T-Display S3. T-Display S3 right here. We're going to click on that. We're going to click on Connect Device. And on the top corner, it's showing the device, which is plugged in here. Remember I told you guys you got to hold down the boot button first? No, this is the hardest part. Like, stick with me, guys. We're almost done. We are almost done. Okay, we're going to click on the device, hit Connect. No coding necessary. This simple. Wait a couple seconds. Installing takes 2 minutes. This is a perfect time for what? Coffee break. Now, did I lose anybody yet? Midnight, what's up, buddy? So actually, this is a good time for me to promote the new YouTube channel. So let me go ahead and get that up on chat here. Let's see. Why it's installing. If you guys can, I made a secondary YouTube channel. I'm going to be migrating a lot of stuff over to. I'm going to put the link. Oh, I just screwed it up. All right, over here. That is my new YouTube channel. So if you guys could follow that, that would mean a lot to me, because I'm going to be moving a lot of these cybersecurity like notifications and vendor stuff and some unboxings over there, and really diving into the Wi-Fi pen testing, off-grid communications, and survival tech on this main channel. So okay, so getting back to this, as you see here, we're done. It says congratulations, you did it. So I don't know if you guys saw how hard that was to do. So now we're going to disconnect. And let's bring this guy back over here. Hang on. Hang on, everybody. Hang on. Okay. Remember him? Nano, you still awake? No, he went to sleep. I'm surprised he's not dead, because I've been using this thing a lot. Here he is. He's waking back up. So we're going to do the same thing. So this is the device we just built a second ago. So let me find, where's my other power adapter? Power bank. Oh, right here. So we're going to plug this guy in for the first time. Okay. It's upside down. I know it's hard for you guys to see, but here we go. That's the default Bruce firmware theme. Wi-Fi. We're going to do Wi-Fi attack, Wi-Fi attacks, deauthentication flood. And it should do the same thing. Oh, I got to hurry up. I'm going to miss it. Oh, no. Wi-Fi. All right, so he's upset, and he's upset. We just built this tool a second ago. See how easy? Now this has some other cool features. You can do evil portals with it. You can do we can do kind of war driving with it. You can do some reconnaissance with this device, as well as Bluetooth reconnaissance and testing and spamming. You can spam access points. You can do a whole bunch. And again, you just saw how easy it was for me to build it, and it gets your hand on these your first pen testing gadget. So that was a little demo of that. So you saw how easy it was, and I got YouTube videos explaining how to do this. And again, my better recommendation for a more flipper-like multi-tool would be the T-Embed CC1101 Plus would be my go-to. So currently, I take this over the flipper currently. Yeah, so we want to figure out, so let's go back to, we got to troubleshoot this guy. For some reason, the keyboard's not working, if I remember correctly. So we got to figure out why that is. So let's turn on the Crow view again. And it could be just the way it's set. The connections are tight. That's the weird thing with this. All right, we're in. So let's turn on. Okay, so let's see what happens. In the keyboard. Yeah, so what do you guys think about that, Bill? Let me go ahead and check chat while this thing's turning on. Wow, that was super easy. Yeah, it is. It's that easy to set up. It's not hard. Nowadays, even doing Meshtastic is that easy. It's all web flashers. Can you send me one? I'm working on one day. If I become successful enough on YouTube, I will be giving more stuff away. I promise. Just one day. Just pray that one day we get some help. Do you sell these products? I don't. I help teach people how to make them. That's what I do. I also try to get you guys the best prices because I kind of like sacrifice commission sometimes to get stuff. I'm currently getting into affiliate programs to help fund the projects on this channel, but can I be your first one you send? I've actually already sent a whole bunch of stuff for free to people. But we have a big giveaway coming up. So in January, we're doing another cyber study month, and we'll be doing prizes during the study month. New year, new cert. So we're doing another study session in the month of January. What is the issue? I don't know. My it's not even turning on at this point. Let me look. Let's see what's going on. Do some troubleshooting here. So everything was fine and dandy up until I plugged in the Raspberry Pi 5. Yeah, no signal. We do auto. All right, so it's in auto. So let's see if we get an image. It's been a little. I'll be honest with you. I've been abusing this thing, so it could be me. I've been really I'm using it heavily the last couple weeks, doing the whole GhostStrats, ghost computer build. And again, my latest breakthrough is making this into a headless Parrot security operating system, and then being able to remote SSH into this and using this as the pen testing middleman. In between two computers, so it's just kind of like a burner. Like you put this somewhere, you burn it, you don't care if it gets lost, and then this does all the pen testing while you sit safely behind somewhere else. So it's been my latest breakthrough. And then using a Crow view. I mean, this is not a computer. This is just again a monitor keyboard setup, even though the keyboard wasn't working. So this should boot up. It should boot up Parrot Security with the GUI. See, not even the mouse is working. You see that? So it's off. So let me just try not using the adapter at all. Let me just try to use this. Let's go get all the plugins. Okay, Wi-Fi cable. Not Wi-Fi cable. Oh my God. HDMI. All right, so we almost have video. I need an adapter. Whoa, what was that? $5 hardware cost donation. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate the donations. You guys have no idea. I got a big remodel planned for the studio, so that stuff really helps. I need to get a desk. I need a really good desk for what I'm planning to do. Really do appreciate that. All right, so we got that. Let's power it. Let's power it with this guy. Actually, no, I can power it with C to C. I need a C to C. So let me get a C to C. All right, so we have C to C. That should give us power. And we're going to need A to A. I don't know if I have A to A. I don't know if I have that. Do I have A to A? Nope. I don't think I have A to A. Actually, hold on. I might have A to A. Hold on a second. I wonder if I can use this. So this is A to A. So if I go, oh, this is going to be so messy. Right, hold on. All right, that like that. Okay. All right, this is a Kali Linux. Okay. If I go, this is so bad. This is so bad. I don't know. I don't know about this, guys. Might fit. Oh my God, it's working. Oh my God. Yeah, right. So that worked. That worked. 1. What's my password for this one? Is it default? Wow. I can't believe that worked. It must be the adapter. Kali. Is it root Kali? Do anyone know the default password for Kali in chat? Is it root Kali? This might be a fresh OS. Let me try 1 and 1. I usually do that. Oh, it's a password? Oh, okay, hold on. It might be. No, it can't be password. They don't usually do stuff like that. It's oh, lowercase. That's probably what it was. Kali. Nope. Damn it, Ghost. What the hell? What did I do for this? Ghost. Oops. I'm trying to think like for my generic, like, don't care ones. What the hell did I do? All right. Plan B, guys. We're going to go back with power security. I got to build a new thing. All right. So we know we got it to work. So now let's see if we can get my other Raspberry Pi 5 to work with this. Let's get rid of this adapter. Everything just feels so fragile sometimes. So let's swap everything out. That really sucks. If that adapter's broken, because that's like the whole, like, it looks so cool, right? All right, so we'll start with power. HDMI. Yep. I got adapters on top of adapters to make this work, guys. Actually, I think I got a dedicated cable for this. All right, so when we get the new studio set up, I'm going to make a whole lab station that has all my stuff organized because we need it desperately. Like, my goodness, I can't find anything. I need it. All right, and this is our backwards setup here. I did it like this last time, right? The top one. God, this is so ugly. This cannot be good. This can't be good for the hardware at all, what I'm doing. Don't do what I do, guys. I'm only doing this for the sake of entertainment. Oh, this is so bad. I'm so upset with myself. It worked though. So it must be something wrong with this. The thing is, nothing No, that's not loose. That's not loose. That looks fine. That's my background. Okay. So there we go. So apparently my adapter's broken. So I'm literally about to test it one more time. But yeah, the spaghetti monster is real. It is real for sure. I don't know if you can hear the monsters upstairs. GhostStrats, you got an extra clear flipper case you want to sell? I want to give my flipper away, honestly. But I did damage my RFID antenna on it. So currently, this is my flipper. So my flipper, I have the clear case I got from Rabbit Labs. I'm thinking about giving this away to somebody. I damaged during the transition over. So if you could see, it got cracked. So that's the antenna that's all messed up. So that's my only issue with my flipper currently. Everything else works fine. It's just the RFID stuff is messed up on my flipper. So this got to get replaced But I still might give it away, or I might just keep it for display and for pen testing. I might try to maybe buy a new antenna for this at the moment. But yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Flipper recently because of all their drama with how they're treating community members. So I can't really support them anymore. So I really want, I'm thinking about giving away, and I got a whole bunch of like mods and stuff for it. We call it. So a whole bunch of stuff there. So probably in the future as well, I'm gonna give that stuff away. I want to give stuff away. I got to do the whole remodel here anyway. So I'll probably keep a lot of the off-grid communication stuff. But when it comes to pen testing gadgets, I might just give some stuff away. So I got a lot of T-displays I can give away because that's one of the main things on the channel because of how cheap and affordable they are to make. So yeah, I'll let you guys know. Stick around. Also, if you join, make sure you join the secondary channel because if I do news updates, that's where you're gonna find it. So this worked. So let me take this apart again. Take this apart again. I just want to verify that the adapter's busted. That's all I want to verify right now. Ooh, this thing got hot. It does not like me. All right, so we plug the adapter in. This is how nice it's supposed to be. That's where I'm bumming right now. Watch this. Who just sent? What was that? Thank you, Richard, for being a member. You are a goat. Thank you for supporting me and my craziness and my dysfunctional self. Thank you. So look how nice this adapter is, right? And then this goes like this. This comes with the CrowView. Like this comes with it when you buy the CrowView Note. Well, at least this one did when I bought it. I might buy. I don't have them. Well, I would like a second one of these because I'm destroying this CrowView. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug this in. You know what I think is? I think my wife fell asleep and the kids are just they took over the house currently. So if you hear monsters upstairs, it's just my children. What's up? I'm 2017 M9U. Good night mirror. What's going on, buddy? Good night mirror. I feel like I see you everywhere on YouTube and YouTube comment sections because I always see that paperclip. Maybe it's somebody else that has your logo, but I think I see you everywhere, man. Richard, #1 right now. Really do appreciate the membership, guys. And I got distracted. Is this not on? There we go. I'm everywhere and nowhere. I love it. Love it so much. I got 400 diamonds, so I don't know what that means, but whatever that means, thank you so much. Yo, bro, I'm trying to join I'm not trying to join anything. I'm trying to join, I can't talk about Fight Club, I guess. All right, so it's booting up, but my question is, will the keyboard and mouse work now with the adapter? Fingers crossed. I just hope it was a bug. I really do. I really would like this to work. It'll be so much nicer in the YouTube video when I make it. It's taking a while, though. Today? Tomorrow? So how is everybody? You guys excited for the holidays? Anybody, any good plans for Thanksgiving this year? No, that really sucks. That really sucks. So something's wrong with the adapter. That stinks. All right, so let me... Dear God, what the hell is going on? I might have to disappear for a second, guys, and yell at them upstairs. But it seems like this adapter is not working. So I'm gonna do some troubleshooting off stream. That really stinks because this is such a nice adapter. It works so well with this thing. I mean, it's made for it, but we still can get it to work. I have all my weird dongles and stuff like that. So I do have some other stuff coming. So just guys, give me one brief second. I gotta yell at them upstairs. So. It's like complete anarchy up there. All right, so we got the 2 Raspberry Pi 5. So we got Kali, Parrot Security, and then we have the, which is underneath it, the Headless version. This is honestly my coolest experiment so far. So I'm gonna plug the Headless back in, and we'll do some more talking, catching up in chat. But what you guys have for, yeah, kids are awesome. Yeah, they're nuts, dude. My kids inherited my ADHD. The only thing is with them is that they don't have the depression and the they're not old like I am now, so like they have all the energy plus ADHD. It's nuts. Like I feel bad for my mom now. I must have tortured her growing up. These kids are crazy, dude. Yeah, ADHD for sure, dude. That's a nice way of putting it, for sure. That is funny. I like that. I'm gonna have to use that, dude. That's pretty good. So anybody, yeah, what you guys doing for Thanksgiving? Let me know. Who's eating what? Who's going where? What are we doing? Whose house am I going over this for Thanksgiving? Where am I going? You guys like the turkey? What do you guys like doing? I'm trying to organize myself here. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. May your heart be light. Where's my stuff? All right, there's that adapter. What are we guys doing? The code dot is interesting. That's my thought. If it does the AI script writing, then it's next gen. That's my only thing. Feel free to swipe it. Just turkey and work, basically. Oh, that stinks. I'm sorry you have to work. So I've been married for 10 years, and this is the first time both families are doing any type of event together. So it's going to be pretty interesting. I'm really excited for it. Well, almost 10 years. I'm 9 and so many months. For sure. ADHD and a dream, for sure. Would you recommend the Raspberry Stack P2? I do. I think it's all right. I mean, it works with Bruce just fine. It comes with a battery, which is nice too. This guy might be dead, to be honest with you. Easy to flash Bruce to it. It fits really nice in your pocket. It can do the GPIO. There's a lot of attachments you can do with it. This is a good, like, I wouldn't say beginner device. This is a good medium. Like you're a little bit more advanced than a beginner. Like this is what I recommend this to be, like one of your first project ones, because you can do all the GPIO stuff with it. But if you can really advance, the Carputer is the way to go. So instead of getting this, the Carputer it's just better. It just handles Bruce better. It's smoother. It's faster. You get all the buttons. It's really, really nice. That's what I would recommend over the Stick 2, but the Stick 2 is still a great choice. Pretty sure it has IR in it and everything. So I broke my iPhone. I did a video when I took like 7 devices and Bluetooth jammed my iPhone where it crippled it once. I didn't theoretically break it, but I could use this USB Kill V4 and just completely destroy I could use this thing and completely destroy my iPhone right now in the live stream if I plug it in. I mean, I could do that. It does. It does. Again, if you want my best recommendation currently for a Bruce device is the TM bed. Honestly, I just think it's just really good. Trying to think any other. I can't think of any other. I think this is the best LilyGo device. I mean, I made a video on it recently explaining why. So if you want to look at that. And I've lost all my T-dongle stuff. Not my T-dongle stuff. Nobody else have any other plans for Thanksgiving? All right, I found it. So that's for the Raspberry Pi 5. So we're going to put that guy over there. This is USB Type-C. We need to put this adapter on this. I got smaller cables coming to make this cleaner for when I do the YouTube video. Get on in there. All right. And then my Raspberry Pi 0W. 20W. And then I need the micro USB cord, which is where? Liligo has gotten expensive. Yeah, they do have a sale current up. And the GhostStrats code is going to be 10% off. I think on the 28th and the 29th. So 10% off is pretty good. It's the first time it's the first time they ever done a discount that high before using a code. They told me, so it's pretty interesting. I'm the first one. I love trying to make this stuff cheaper and accessible for you guys. I'll be doing giveaways, but I'm gonna try to do more T-Display giveaways because for me, like I feel like that's if I can get more giveaways at a cheaper price, it makes it easier. I think you can. I think it's very easy to add a battery to this. Honestly, I think there's a port. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can add a battery pretty easily to this thing. I just don't know off the top of my hands. I haven't experimented with M5 that much. I fell in love with LilyGo devices, and they just worked for me. So I never really got into that stuff. But there's definitely YouTube content creators that have gotten into that. So I definitely would go check them out. Some of them are in my channel, so you can go check them out. And I forgot the power cord because I keep getting excited talking to you guys. Where is that? Oh my god. Oh, I found the other HDMI cord I was missing. That's good. Here it is. That's right. The Nugget stole it. That's what happened. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. All right, plug it in. We'll have to muddle through somehow. So give it life. That okay. Well, I'm gonna be hardcore singing. Well, the thing is too, I'm getting sick too, as my voice gets deeper. So I take advantage of that in the shower for sure when I get a cold. Ghost, you should make a Christmas album. I'm thinking about it. I just don't. The thing is, I don't know the lyrics to Christmas songs. Like I feel like a lot of us, like when it comes to Christmas songs, we don't really know the lyrics. Like we know like. We can sing along with it and fake it just fine, but when you're doing it without the song, I mean, it could be just me. I just feel like I don't know the lyrics. Scooby-Doo. I like classic rock too. I'm a big fan of classic rock. I like classic rock. I like Johnny Cash too. I'm actually a fan of Johnny Cash. Folsom Prison Blues is a good song. The Ring of Fire. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into the burning ring of fire. Burn, burn, burn. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. All right, let's see. I think Parrot, P-A-R-O-T. No, I think I typed it in wrong. Login. Pi, P-A-R-R-O-T. Okay, Parrot Security Headless. He is a legend. Like I said, I like Folsom Prison Blues. That's like one of my favorite ones from him. I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. Like that's pretty good. Shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. Like I love that part. Yeah, Walk the Line's good too. Good, that's a good one too. Now, I like with music when it has sustenance to it. It has a good like deep meaning to it all. So that's why I like NF too, which is it's more modern too, but it has a lot of deep meaning behind it. That's why I use a lot of his music in my videos. So what are we doing? Good question. So we did a lot already tonight. We've been bouncing around all over the place. Currently, this is one of my projects. This is a headless Parrot Security OS on a Raspberry Pi 2 0W. So I'm currently working on and tinkering with it and trying to understand how to manipulate it. So my ghost computer build that I'm working on currently is that I'm going to be I'm going to SSH into this off of a secondary computer using a reverse shell and then using this to do pen testing. So right now I'm communicating like this right here is not a laptop. This is a monitor, keyboard, mouse, microphone, and speaker setup. Like it's just a really nice package. It's a Crowview Note. Everything's running off of this Raspberry Pi 5, Raspberry Pi 2. And the reason why I'm doing it this way with the headless is because it uses such little resources that such little resources that it runs smooth. If I try putting a regular operating system on this, it sucks. It's so bad. Like you would pull your arm hair out. Like that's how bad it is. So this is going to be the middleman slash hitman, I'm calling it. So this is one of my newer Ghost builds I'm experimenting with. I was successful in getting Nmap on here. Nmap. You can see the whole suite there. And then I put aircrack dash ng. This is how far I got. Then I had to manipulate the date because it had the wrong date. So I found a way to change the date to current time because it wouldn't download anything. So I'm not going to connect to it over Wi-Fi and do pen testing currently, but I'm going to do that off stream. I'm learning how to like just use this as a normal computer without GUI interface, without a GUI interface. Wait, do I have who I am on here? Who am I? No way, really? Hold on. Oh no, it did not work. All right, hold on. Who am I? It looks like it wanted to do it. Who am I? Make sudo. Who am I? They want to know what command. They want to know how to get who am I to run. List. Okay, let me try. List dash L. Let me do clear. Let me start over. Let's do list dash L. Nothing. List. Nothing. LS. That's LA. LS should show me where I'm at. Desktop. I have one thing on the computer here. Help. Oh, that's right. Help. Help. Okay. Echo. Print. See, I don't think I have it installed yet. I think I got to install it. I thought that's what I did. Who am I? Because I thought I downloaded it, and then it says Pi, and then it's blank. So I don't know why. Who am I? Yeah, I'll experiment with that off stream. So that's the point of this setup. So I got it to work, and I got the Wi-Fi stuff to work. I was doing a little bit of pen testing with the aircrack stuff. So my goal to make this into a Wi-Fi pen testing middleman worked, but I want to see how far I can take it with the GUI-less interface. So it's forcing me to learn commands and stuff too, which is nice. And then I could do text documents too. So let me get I have notes. Let me show you my notes. Where's my notes? I had notes. Damn it. I think I have a troll in here when I do. Oh, there it is. So I've been like writing notes all week about like commands and stuff I can do. So Nmap, I got the network setup stuff, all the notes in the network setup. Nmap, Tor terminal. So I've been trying to use Tor through the interface too. That didn't work out well. I got SSH to kind of work. I got to experiment with SSH text files. Here we go. How do I? CD. All right, CD folder. Try and do the wrong one. Yeah, I need to learn. I need to learn Linux for sure. Like this is a big thing for me to learn this year coming up. See airman ng/list. Yes, I want to do because I don't want to give away my neighbors' Wi-Fi stuff either. So who am I? Okay, sudo. Oh, I got to install it still. System monitoring sudo app HTOP. Yeah, I definitely, the HTOP comes with it. I know that. So that shows me everything running. So yeah, I gotta learn more. So, but it does. It works. Like this is a running computer off of this Raspberry Pi 2. So and then if I can SSH to it, so the good thing about that is that I can use a GUI operating system and then just manipulate this to do what I want with cut and paste commands. So it's really nice. So kind of like I don't know if you guys ever watched Mr. Robot when he takes a Raspberry Pi 5 and he like plugs it into the thermostat system or the climate control system at that place and sets everything the malfunction and burn. Like that's what it's. He had a middleman. Like that's the device that did all the pen testing while he's at a remote location. So it's pretty much doing what Mr. Robot did, but in a little different way. I'm using it in a different way. So no, and it thing's cool. Like the more I learn it, like it looks intimidating, but it's so cool. Like it's so cool just to have a raw like interface, right? So it's like you're in control of everything. Like screw windows, like screw GUIs. Like you're telling it what to do, and it does exactly what you tell it, and that's it. Like it doesn't fight with you unless it's like sudo or something else. But as long as you put it in right, it's gonna do whatever you tell it to do. And if you can automate stuff, and then like it's beautiful how simplistic it is, but it looks complex. Like there's something beautiful about it. And I might be crazy, but to me, like honestly, it's really intriguing. But I need to learn it. But this is still successful. I got it. I got Nmap on this, and I got Aircrack NG on this. And it was a really simple install. So once I figured out that the date and time was wrong, because it's not set up with NTP or anything like that when you first plug it in. That was my first hiccup, and I figured it out, got past it. So yeah, it's gonna be my ghost build too. Sudo app install fashion. Okay. Let me know. Send me messages today. Like someone send me if you can some tools and stuff I can experiment with, or any guides that can help me to manipulate this, because this is a really big discovery for me. And it's gonna help me with future projects too. Thank you for the 100 of whatever the gifts. Thank you so much. Congrats, bro, and keep learning. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I'm trying to do real world stuff. So I know that my YouTube channel is kind of like, I kind of rush my videos sometimes because I'm nervous and I got a lot of, and even though I've been doing it for a while now, I still get nervous because I feel like I want to keep producing good content and stuff for you guys. And I want to make sure I continue to do that. So not to like do a whole spiel or anything like that, but I ended up making a second YouTube channel to help divide everything, to make things more organized. So I'm moving into survival tech. So when it comes to stuff like this, like think of like Spec Ops, or like Ghost Recon Future Soldier, like all like the like network recon and like manipulation frequencies and stuff like that's the stuff I want to get into. And like Wi-Fi pen testing, war driving, survival tech, radio hacking, bugging guides. Kind of geeky sent a message to me today too, like how it's better for you to bug in than actually go bug out. So it's better to bug in, not bug out, and why it is. There's a lot of things. I made clean drinking water videos. How to make clean drinking water. That's actually a pump system. And the off-grid internet. That's what this guy is right here. I have a video on that on my YouTube channel, how to have off-grid internet. And then the water straws and the radios and drones, and then the making your own mesh-tastic towers. So diving deep into that this year. So we're changing the theme to be more professional. And my secondary channel will have all this stuff plus some, and some miscellaneous things, like end of vlogs and everything. So I'm dividing it. So you can expect the live streams here, this kind of stuff, more in depth war driving, and I think we all should. I'm gonna try to get everybody into WiggleNet. Currently, this is literally my war driving setup. Currently, you'll laugh, but this was given to me by Logitech. So I'm actually partnered with Logitech G because I used to be a gaming content creator. I did a lot of cloud gaming stuff back in the day for NVIDIA and Amazon Luna and Shadow PC. I'm currently partnered with Ubisoft still. I don't know. They haven't yelled at me yet, so apparently I'm still in their program. But well, I don't think I can show you this. Hold on. Let me just show you my stats. I can show you that, I think. Oh my! You know what's funny? I de-authenticated this. That's funny. Hold on a second. All that Wi-Fi testing, it kicked me off. Hold on. I attacked myself, guys. I did it again. Oh, I gotta connect to the internet again. That's funny. Yep, I know. That's funny. Was it the T embed or was it the carputer? Was it the? I have a bunch of us. I have more. Oh, it's probably the Bailey Shark Nano is what it was. I mean, it doesn't do everything the Flipper does, but it does a lot. I mean, some pretty standard stuff for a fair price. Why can't I get this to work? GPS status not available. Yeah, this thing's not. I actually I deauthenticated this so good. Can you reconnect? Hold on. All right, when everything fails, reboot. Restart. So anyway, using like an Android device to do war driving and just download an app is super easy and fun. I highly recommend doing it. I'm in Kinda Geeky's squad or team currently, and he's like number 200 or something in the world or something crazy like that. He just passed 2 million captured Wi-Fi networks too on his team. So I'm putting in work recently. So I plan on adding some more doing some more war driving this weekend. So I'll leave that there. So that's that project I'm working on. What else is going on? I can show you guys. Yeah, get into like cool like survival tech stuff too, like into like crossbows and like not just guns like on the channel. I want to get into like alternative self-defense weapons and like hunting stuff. So this year is gonna be really cool. I'm really excited for ham radio hacking, getting more have a more professional look. I really need to clean up the studio too. Like I need to get a better desk over here. I need to change a whole bunch of stuff over there. This TV's a mess. It's just I'm gonna make it look nice, and I'm gonna be giving some of this stuff away to some subscribers. But definitely go check out that second YouTube channel that I'm making because that's gonna be all the cool like vlogs and podcasts, even the mental health stuff. Like everything's gonna be over there, and strictly this channel is gonna be exactly what you can expect. So. Yeah, I'm like 3D printed cool stuff, like crossbows. I wanted it's gonna be I want to really make like an off grid survivalist channel. Like I want to dive deep into it. Dark web tools, dark web communication tools. Making I have a Meshtastic video planned where I'm gonna be creating a server out of one of those Raspberry Pi 5s and using it for international communications using MQTT. Which I've done already, but I have to make I have MQTT working currently. Link to your other channel, yeah. So it's just GhostStrats Sec, stands for like security and also secondary channel. Let me get that for you. I already migrated a bunch of the Pi. Hey, Assorted 12. Thank you so much for that donation. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Let me paste that. Let me read your message as well. Ghost, you want to get into real geeky survival tech, look into GhostNet made by S2 Underground. That's sick. Yeah, please. And please let me know. I'm new to the survival space. So my only background about half of this stuff is that my dad was a ham radio operator growing up, and he used to be a ham radio engineer. And he currently builds antennas for all over the world, stuff for Dubai. He does a whole bunch of stuff worldwide. I can't get into too much of what else he does, but I want to make antennas for your hacking gadgets. I want to make specialized things to help improve the stuff that's already out there. For the Wi-Fi Pineapple pager, I'm going to be manipulating captive portals into communication tools, like I've done with what I have already, but I'm going to make it more efficient. So I got stuff planned for. I got a lot of community stuff I'm ready to share with you guys eventually. So it's easy to hack drones. Yeah, you just got to jam the signal. Unfortunately, I don't. Again, jamming is very illegal, but it's not hard to hack a drone, guys. That's why you're seeing a lot of the fiber drones now, because it's so easy to disable wireless communicated drones. Can I please have it? Can you have it? Join the channel because we'll be doing giveaways. Again, January is going to be a study month for everyone. And during the study month, we give away prizes to people that are making headway. If you get a certification, you're entered in. Even if you study or you participate in we did study September the last one we did. We had tons of prizes. People won a whole bunch of stuff. BLE Shark Nanos. They won T embeds. They won a whole bunch of stuff. So definitely join the channel because we're doing another study session in January. New year, new me, new cert. That's what we're doing. I will be finally getting my ham radio license. I'm going to only study for that. So if I don't do it this time, I need to. I'm gonna do it. It's not even. I don't have no excuse this time around. I also want to do like science projects too. So I got stuff from. Let me show you what I got here. So I don't know if you guys know Ham Spice, but what an awesome guy that guy is. He hooked me up with a whole bunch of cool stuff from Midwest Gadgets. So let me show you a couple things I've been messing around with. Okay, so let me get some of that. So I think I can actually use that for this, right? Yep, I can do that. Where's the T embed? Okay, so I need to steal power from somebody. Steal power from you. I need my USB Type-C cord. And what else can we play with? Where's all these little dots? All right. So messing around with RFID and stuff like that too is really, really cool. So anything to do with wireless communication, I want to dive deep into this year too. So I got a whole bunch of stuff he sent me to show you, to visualize these fields. So I think that's good enough. I want to use a T embed as the example because my flipper zero, again, my antenna is broken in my flipper. Because I was dumb yet again. All right, let me find a new one. Where is that? Oh, it's right here. I should have told me it was behind me. I need a charging station, so I got to I need a charging station in here. I need a new desk and a couple monitors. All right. So let me see. Can you guys see this? Can you guys see this well enough? I think you can. All right. So there's the antenna for the RFID. So let me go ahead and do a read tag. Let me sit down, actually. La, la, la. So he's teaching me all about RFID. RFID, read tag. All right, so these things light up when you have an RFID field, right? So you're gonna see here, see it's lighting up? So the field's very, like you have to basically tap it right now. So there, it's showing you the field, it's lighting up, it's resonating. So with some of this stuff, he has repeaters he built. So basically this repeater, this sticker, resonates at the frequency needed to help boost the signal further. So now, before where I had to touch it, now if I'm hovering over it, so you guys, I'm not lying to you. So here I am hovering over it without the repeater. And I think I might have turned it off. No, it's still reading. So let me do the dummy test again. There it is. I have to basically touch it to get that signal, right? Now, if I use one of these repeaters that he built, you see that I can get kind of close to it now. And look how far of a range I can get now with this thing. You see that? So there's a lot of things, and it's so cool how he does it because basically it's reorganizing the signal and it's making the wave. So the radio wave, the further the radio wave gets, the different the frequency gets. So what this does, it starts that signal over, so it regroups all that radio wave and starts it again, so it can boost the signal because of that fact. So the science behind it's incredible. So in theory, if you put a couple of these together, you can get really far range. You can get way more. So like I got to work on making a little stand to show you how far you can do it, but it's all cool stuff like that. Then he has meters to help you see how much of an RF field you're getting out of it. So he has a digital one and then he has an analog one. So this device here helps measure the field. So if you can't touch it because it's something else. He said something about it's a special word for it, but you have to hover over it. So see, it's showing 5 right here. And then if I use the digital meter, You're gonna see here it's measuring the signal, how strong that RFID field is. So it's really cool. So you have the option of the digital, as long as it's not pulsating. And then if it's pulsating, you can use the analog version to measure it. So it's really cool, the stuff he has. And I'm still learning this stuff too, so I'm not nearly close to it yet, but I'm learning. So it's all these wireless communication devices, all these fields, all these invisible elements that live among us every single day that we don't truly understand. I really want to dive deep in it because within it, there's got to be vulnerabilities too. So it's really cool. So you have this one right here generates a field. You see here, this is a white light. So that generates a field. This one's a lot stronger, I believe. So let's measure how strong this one is. Yeah, this one's like almost 10. Almost 10. Let's do the digital. Let's measure the digital. So hard to do this on YouTube. I'm sorry, guys. I know you can't see it well. Yeah, it's 8. That's like I said. It's 8, 7. So this field generator is very strong compared to the TM bed. And believe it or not, the flipper has and I hate to say it, the flipper has a better, it's RFID antenna, and the whole setup is a lot stronger. Again, mine's busted, so I can't prove it to you guys, but it is better when it comes to that sense. But you can add things like that, these stickers that help reorganize the signal. So if I put this sticker on the TM bed now, let's test it. So, all right, no, I need the red one because the different lights need it. The red light needs the least amount of power to turn on. There we go. So I'm going to show you again without the sticker. Right now, this is just a standard antenna from the TM bed. I have to basically touch it. I got to like touch the device to get the field to go. But if I put the sticker on it, it's going to reorganize the signal. And now I can hover over it a little bit. So you see it. But if I do this, oops. As long as I'm within range of the signal, it'll reorganize it and it will resonate at that frequency. So I can actually hold it way further, which is really cool. So you can see how far away I am right now. You can see the difference. So it's really cool. And I gotta make a better explanation video on this eventually. But go check out Ham Spice's YouTube channel. I mean, he breaks it down better than I ever could. He's the one that taught me some of this stuff. Most of this stuff, really. So they can conscious and focus in the field. Yep. So pushes. Oh yeah, the D. Thank you, D. Awesome, D. Perfect. D is really friendly with Ham Spice, so D knows exactly what I'm talking about. The guy has been really good. I'm learning it. I'm nowhere near it yet, but it's the science that the guy did to build this stuff is amazing. Like a brilliant mind, and he's so great. He spent almost 2 hours explaining stuff to me. So definitely go check out Midwest Gadget stuff. I mean, they make a lot of teaching material. There's a lot of cool gadgets. He built his own tools because there's not much in the field that measures this kind of stuff. So it's really great. So this stuff we're going to be diving into in 2026 with the whole survival tech, manipulating wireless signals, understanding RF and all the field of RF frequencies, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, pen testing, making ghost computers, making like hot plugs, kind of just like a military-ish tech channel, off-grid communication. So, and that's going to be this main channel, and everything else is going to be on the other channel. This way, it keeps things a little bit more organized. So I know I got news from Highboy coming out. I got stuff. Infi Shark Tech messaged me recently about stuff going on with their warehouse. So I'll be doing an update video pretty soon on the secondary channel. But I'll make an announcement and a post every time I post on the secondary channel on my main channel, so you guys at least know, hey, I made a post if you want to go check it out. So, and I'll let you know how this goes. I'm gonna still experiment with this headless Parrot security. Again, my whole thought of this guy is going to be the middleman / hitman. This is going to be the device that does the pen testing while I sit at a secondary location using SSH or like a reverse shell to do pen testing. So this is kind of be like my burner device to do a pen test. So this is my newest Ghost build. And I'm going to be stripping this down, removing some features on this Crow view to make it even more stealthy, removing the speakers, the microphone, etc. Just so it never get compromised. So, and then I have the Raspberry Pis as well. And I will do a regular computer build again with the Tails Linux But that'll be coming too. So I'm gonna do like a big video of all the ghost options that I have currently learned about and in the process of learning about. But that should be coming that'll be the beginning of next year, I believe. So I'm doing all the experimenting now. I'm doing all the learning currently, but so far it's successful. So it works. I just need to understand it better to tell you guys, hey, there's more you can do with it than just do pen testing. So upgraded first. When are you driving? Can you test and how the security cameras are for car? Yeah, I want to get into camera hacking, the CT, those camera. I want to get into the camera hacking, all the stuff that you would think like spec ops and like ghost ops, like that's what I want to get into. So that's what you're gonna see this year. All cool stuff like that. I want to get into the camera hacking. A lot of the stuff's available. You just don't know where to find it. So I'm gonna find it. Can you use the T embed? I don't know what that is either. I'm scared. I can't wait to learn. Yeah, me too. I can't wait to learn too. I can't wait to be more stable. I mean, not more stable. I can't wait to be more organized this year. And I feel calm. I feel at peace. I found what I want to do. And I found me. And then the secondary channel can be all the miscellaneous stuff, the news updates, the random unboxings and stuff like that. So that's why I'm really trying to be more consistent for you guys, not just for you guys, but also for myself, because it does bother me too. But that's part of the problem, not problem, but ever since I started this YouTube channel, it's been just me learning and sharing my learning experience with you. So I never really, it was just me sharing the journey. So I'm figuring it out. So, but a lot of exciting things coming up in 2026. I really am. I'm getting happy getting into war driving again. I can't wait to make videos on that to help get you guys. I wonder if Kinda Geeky would open up the team to other people, but yeah, feel at peace. I'm happy. Because I've always wanted to do this stuff. I just, you know what? I've learned to not force myself to do things I don't want to do. And I like the hacking gadgets, don't get me wrong, but I like certain types of hacking gadgets. I like the Wi-Fi, recon. And I know what, I want to take the time to learn about the stuff I really want to do. Because the Wi-Fi networks and anything to do with like communication tools, it's not a lot. It needs to be open for it to work. So that with it being open, it's so vulnerable. Your Bluetooth communications, your radio communications, even if it's encrypted, like there's so many vulnerabilities. But it's such a useful tool and with survival and everything. So that's why I'm just so excited for this year coming. The military, it's gonna be a military bug-in. Yeah, if you're curious on the direction of the channel, I did make a video on the secondary channel going over everything you can expect. And we're currently at 93 minutes. I'm gonna wrap up the stream. So again, if you haven't joined the secondary channel, I really would appreciate it. I'm currently editing an unboxing for it, and I do have some gadget updates coming from some vendors I'm going to be posting. So if you haven't already, definitely go subscribe over there so you don't miss out on anything. That is a new secondary YouTube channel. And I will be doing some giveaways here because I'm going to be remodeling the studio to make it more professional and organized. Yeah, but this year is going to be this year is going to be a great, 2026 is going to be an amazing year. So, and again, get ready. We're going to do a study month. So the month of January, we're going to do a study session. We have a special Discord channel. We study together. We do like video calls. I did classes before. I was doing the Ducky Script classes with everybody. During the last study session we did, we had giveaways. We gave out T embeds, BLE Shark Nanos. So new year, new me, new cert. That's what we're doing for 2026. We're going to start off the year on a good foot. So I recommend you study together because you do better as a team. So, and for me, if you want to get your ham radio license with me, I'm going to pick up where I left off the last time. I'm up to chapter 5. So I will be getting my ham radio license. January, I'm going to be studying the whole month, finishing up the study guides for the ham radio license, ham radio tech license. So that's what I'm studying for this year. And I'm only going to focus on that because I need to be more focused. So, you got to talk to Kinda Geeky. So I'm currently part of Kinda Geeky was nice enough to invite me into his team. And he just passed 2 million Wi-Fi devices, which is insane. I only contributed almost 20,000 of those, I think. Actually, maybe I could turn mine on and show you my stats currently. And literally, my ward driving setup is my G Cloud. This is my ward driver because it's the only Android device that can handle it that I have. And I got that for free. Logitech sent me that. Logitech also sent me this crazy looking keyboard. That was back in the gaming days. The Cybertruck, you guys are great. I love seeing you guys. Thank you guys also, the people that came over to my channel right away. It really it really felt good because I'm very nervous with a lot of stuff and like all the change and all the stuff. So seeing you guys like support me and just be there this whole time and also like carry over to the secondary channel without skipping a beat, that was really nice to see. And I really do appreciate you guys. But as we're wrapping up the live stream, so we went over a bunch of stuff tonight. We went over the Headless Security OS that you can basically run an operating system without the GUI using something as simple as a Raspberry Pi 2 0W. This is going to be part of my Ghost project. I'm not fully done yet because I got to understand SSH a little bit better and reverse shells. Once I master that, then you can look out for the video of the Ghost build. Again, this is not a laptop. This is a Crowview Note. This is just a monitor, keyboard, mouse that plugs into this stuff. I'm going to be building a server out of that guy over there. I went over that tonight as well. We built a hacking gadget together. Somebody asked, hey, how easy it is to build a hacking gadget. We took a blank T display. We built a gadget in under 2 minutes live tonight. We hung out. We talked about future things in the channel. You guys are helping me. Here's my notes about learning terminal Linux commands and stuff like that. So I'm going to keep adding to my notes and learning how to use. I'm going to try to just use an operating system without a GUI. I'm going to force myself to learn it. You guys helped me out with that tonight. We went over the survival tech. We went over the war driving a little bit. Now, I'll be making a quick video maybe before the end of the year. So I want people to get into WiggleNet. So I think it's the funnest way to get into war driving. All right, so it seems like it's working now. Yeah, and I crashed because I ended up de-authenticating this and it messed everything up. Oh yeah, we did a live demos too tonight. We had a lot of fun. This is a good live stream. We had a lot of fun tonight. Stats, user stats. All right, so here I am. So this is me. GhostStrats, I think that's just this week, 8,000. So I think my stats, I got 8 total scanned. Oh, I discovered 8,000. Okay, so I have just me, I found 8,000 of them. Oh, no, it crashed. No. All right, let's go back to statistics, user. See, I haven't really contributed that much. Kind of geeky, never mind. But I've seen over almost 20,000, but I've discovered 8,100 devices. So this is my war driving stats right now. And how many Bluetooth devices? I've discovered over 88,000 Bluetooth devices. That's insane. We're almost at 100,000. That's so cool. But yeah, so war driving is really fun, and this is a fun way to do it. I'll explain that in a video in the future. I do have an old video on my channel explaining it, but I gotta do some more updated survival tech stuff. So it's coming. It's all stuff you can expect in the following year coming. It's a e-bike with a mental tag, a key, so you can use it with embed as a key. Yeah, you could. I mean, you can. I don't know if I'm actually. I don't know. Can you emulate? No, I think you can. I think you can clone keys with the embed. Scan, write, erase, tag, retag, scan. Yeah, I think you can. So I gotta work on this too. So because part of me, I kind of want to get into like lock picking too more, but like the breaking into like gates and stuff like that with wireless communication tools. Again, survival, like cool survival tech stuff. Again, all ethically, but excuse me, that's what I want to do. So yeah, we got a good night tonight. So I think that covered about it. So I'm probably gonna end the live stream now. Again, thank you all for coming tonight. We had a lot of fun. Thank you all for the new YouTube members. It really does help the channel if you become a YouTube member. It really helps make up the difference with a lot of the learning stuff and material I make, because YouTube that likes you to push like the brain rot content. So when I don't do the brain rot stuff, they hurt me with views and stuff like that. So it does really support me when you guys do the membership. So thank you so much. Thank you guys for joining that secondary channel. It means a lot, and I'm really excited for a good year. 2026, I really feel confident about that year. I think it's the year that we're going to hit over 200,000 subscribers. I think that's what we're going to hit that year. And it's not about the numbers. It's just that I'm happy that I found, like, I feel at peace about where I want the direction of the channel to go. I got Spec 5 sending me some really cool gadgets. They're sending me their version of a U console. They're sending me another updated. Oh, they're sending me. That's awesome. So they have a brand new. So this is the Spectre. They're sending me the Spectre Pro. So this is a mesh-tastic device that's connected to an Android like phone. They're sending me their brand new Pro model. This is one of the coolest mesh devices I've ever used on this channel. So this is coming. So that's coming from Spec 5 and some other gadgets too. So I'm excited. So we got a lot of stuff prepared for here. I really hope Meshnology, we build our relationship together. Currently, they made the really cool purple versions of the N39 and the 37. So, yep, war driving. I'm really gonna be. I'm gonna go this weekend. I'm gonna go drive around. I'm gonna drive around in some places I've never drove around before, because I'm in a very deep part in New England that it's really been untouched on WiggleNet. So I'm gonna be discovering that for everybody. So I'm working on it. It'll be fun to take the kids for a ride too. So it's fun. Everybody wins, and it's a fun way to do war driving. So we're gonna have a lot of fun this year. I'm really excited for it. So we have Thanksgiving next. So I hope everybody has a really good Thanksgiving. Please be safe. Because it's a very dangerous time of the year too, traveling and everything. Before this, I used to be a 911 call taker and stuff. So believe me, I know this time of year is bad. So just be careful. Really do embrace your family, because I look back when I was younger, and I didn't realize the value of your family, your whole family getting together. Now that where I'm at in my life now, a lot of my family members have passed. So the holidays, they seem very empty. So if you're lucky enough to have your family around, like, don't take that for granted, because one day you're gonna look around the table and you're gonna notice how many people are missing, and it gets sad. It is really sad. But there's some new things too. Like, you have new family members, you have babies in the family, or you'll see your family grow. But it's just, if I could say anything this time around, guys, like, enjoy Thanksgiving. Like, really just enjoy it. I'm gonna be streaming on Friday, so Black Friday we will be streaming. I think we're gonna do like a Black Friday, like, let's go look at the best cyber deals or something like that to help you guys get some cool stuff for cheap. But we'll do a live stream Friday. But really, really embrace your family on Thanksgiving, because that's the one thing I'm gonna miss this year, is a lot of the people that passed the last couple of years of my family. So, and I wish I spent more time worrying about that stuff than just the nonsense stuff in everyday life. So put your phone down, be present with your family this Thanksgiving. Trust me, we'd be happy you did. Buena note. Yep, all about family, fast and furious. Yeah, it's all about family, fast and furious. Family. That's so. Yeah, I love you guys. You guys are the best. Holiday war driving. Yeah, dude. Like, I'm really into the war driving this year. That's something we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna build a better rig too. I mean, the G Cloud's nice, but I need a legit rig with like better antennas. Like, it's gonna be nuts. I got this year. I'm so excited. We're doing Spec Ops. We're doing off-grid survival, blackout preparedness. It's just, dude, the theme I've been working on too. Like, I'll show you. I'll show you. I can't get off, guys. I can't get off the live stream. I just love hanging out with you guys. This is like the best part of the week. You guys are like my adopted family. Let me go ahead and go to my files. I'm gonna show you what I've been working on. Downloads. So this will be the new GhostStrats logo on this channel. So this is it. I'll be building the actual mask and everything. So that's gonna be the new GhostStrats logo on this channel. And then, so it's the black gray military theme. So here's more of it. These are more, I'm not done yet. So give you an idea what the theme looks like. So the gray looks more military, more clean. Let me exit out of this one. And this is what I want. This is my goal for the studio. So I want the studio to look something like this. So it's going to be like a survival basement bunker. The deep purple, so you see the mask on the wall. So this is what I'm going to try to make my studio to look like. See, my dad can give me some radio equipment too. What other stuff I can leak too? I can leak that one. So I got more stuff on the shared drive currently. So this is all the experiment stuff I was working on. But you get the gist. So it's the purple and gray. So it's that deep ultraviolet purple. So I think it's a really cool mix, something unique, something different. But yeah, it's exciting. This year is going to be awesome. Look how I love how badass that looks. Survival tech, like how cool that looks. I'm really excited for this year. There it is again. So I'm really excited. Right? Thank you. I appreciate that too. It's awesome. So, but I'm very excited. So you still got the secondary channel. It's still going to have this theme on the secondary channel. But it's going to be, this is just going to condense. I'm going to give this away. I'm going to give some stuff away. So this blacklight tapestry, I think I'm going to give away to a subscriber. Maybe some of the art things I'll give away. I do want to start, I think I want to give away my Flipper Zero, even though it's kind of damaged currently. I might give away some of this stuff. So I'm thinking about it. So I'm going to organize and then do some giveaways. Make some room for the survival tech coming. So I already got stuff on the way. So I got a lot of stuff planned this year. I got a lot of stuff planned. And we got to get a war driving community set up because we need to get into this. If you like Pokemon Go, like you like stuff like that, this is like the hacker version of Pokemon Go. It's so cool. You got to catch them all the Wi-Fi networks. Yeah. Again, I ruined the antenna on it, so you're gonna, yeah, the antenna's busted. But you just got to replace the RF antenna on it. So, yeah, I'll let you guys know. I definitely do want to do some giveaways, give some stuff away on the channel. I want to learn SSH, so it's good. Nmap. I'm really excited. This is going to be a great year. We're going to learn. So nice. A little FS on my TV. That's so cool. All right, you got to show me that one of these days, Cyber. Nice. D, are you on his team? Are you on his team too? Are you part of the group? I'm gonna work this week too. Nice. D, we're on the same team. So I've been putting in work this week too. So I'm gonna go for a ride tomorrow. So I'm gonna try to capture some stuff deep in New England, and the places that have been not touched. Because I live deep in New England. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but yeah, so I'm gonna be working on that this weekend too. War driving's fun. It also gets you out of the house. It's cool. I've been on it since it's nice. Yeah, he got me in on it this year too. The Cell Spectre 1 I'm building on this weekend. Thoughts on the spot? I have no idea what that is. That sounds interesting, Mad Fox. I have the Pro Spectre coming in from Spec 5. Drive safe, everyone. Yes. All right, I'm gonna end the live stream. Sorry, I gotta go. You guys have a great night. Thank you guys for coming. Please join that secondary channel. I'm gonna be posting some stuff this week on it. I got some updates about Hi Boy. We have some updates about the BLE Shark Nano. Some other updates I'll talk to you guys about. There's something else I'm forgetting too, but this all that podcasts, vlogs. I got an unboxing. I'm currently editing for the secondary channel from Midwest Gadgets, and yeah, it's great. I'm happy with everything going on right now. So this year's gonna be a good year. Everybody have a great Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for coming, and do me a favor and remember, safety is an illusion.